Alright guys, what a second wave of leaks. I have more leaks for you. There were more leaks that I want to show you today, but a bit different than the other leaks. If you have not seen the first wave of leaks concerning our very, very fan favorite archetype coming to us in the May pack already, then you can check that out in the top right corner. This is the video I've posted before on the channel. You can also go there and check that out. But we have more leaks concerning a new structure deck that we will apparently also get with the May pack, together with the May pack, a new structure deck. It has been quite a while since we have gotten the last structure deck, if I remember this correctly. It was not the Ninja structure deck, but finally a new structure deck. I definitely like this. Always an opportunity to get like cards that you normally have to craft for expensive points for cheap here. You can let me know in the comments now. You can guess what structure deck this could be. Pause the video, let me know in the comments. Let's find out how good your spidey senses are, what we are getting here. And obviously we can only hope, and this we don't know. We also don't know the specific content of the structure deck yet. We only know one card that is basically the representation of the deck, but we can assume a few other cards from that, and that we will do in a moment here. And we might also get maybe a few staples in there. That would be nice. Like I'm still waiting for maybe an Effect Veiler in there, or a Ghost Bell, or whatever, Ghost Ogre or something like this. And then I would definitely be very opt to pick three structure decks up to get the staple card, obviously. So what are we getting here? Without further ado, we are getting a Galaxy Photon structure deck, which it's funny because we already have a Galaxy Photon structure deck, but the problem is that Rage of Cypher, that is, right? So you can see right here, there are at least these two are from Rage of Cypher, right? And there's another ultra rare that is from this old structure deck, but I think you are not playing this here. So we are getting a Galaxy Ice Photon structure deck, which is actually quite nice. I was thinking about playing this deck a while ago, but then realized how expensive this deck is. It's really so expensive. Obviously, the main expensive point here is the Ultra deck. Not really the main deck. The main deck is okay, though I'm under the impression that there was wasn't there an Ultra in here that you also needed 3 of with Galaxy Photon, or am I? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so not the case here. Then actually, I might have to rewind what I said here. Then it's not that expensive, even though you still need a lot of extra deck monsters and then multiples of them. It is quite expensive in the end, because those are normally cards that you will not have because they are actually Galaxy Eyes specific. So yeah, we, as I already said, have this guy already in the structure deck, the Galaxy Ice Cypher X Dragon. So if you want to play this, we can quickly check this other list here on Master Duel Meta. They are also playing the X Dragon, so that's nice. You can at least get this one here. The contents of the extra deck also seems, in terms of ultra rare, seems to be basically the same as from the other deck before. So the list seems to be solved, and I know that this Galaxy Ice stuff is something that a lot of people really like, but were hesitant to invest in because it's not that cheap. So okay, let's rewind my statement from before. It's not the most expensive deck, but it's also not a cheap deck, and it's nice that we can get a structure deck, though it remains to be seen what we will get in the structure deck, right? So obviously what would be very nice is this Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon, because as you can see, you need 2 of them. The cover art, by the way, the spoil card that we have seen is this one here, the number C62 Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, which is, this would be nice. I still have one of these that I didn't want to decraft just in case we would need them at some time. And then actually a staple card, you could call this a staple card, especially with the new Horus cards that are coming. Oops, I leaked myself, but go check out the last video. You can see the leaks concerning the Horus cards there. This one would be very nice if we could get this one, because this is a generic level 8 negate, right? If this card has a photon card, this material cannot be destroyed by card effects. So if you make this with photon cards, it's even better. But when an opponent's monster activates its effect, quick effect, you can detach raw material from this and negate that monster's effect. And if the detached material was a Galaxy card, which in most cases it won't be, destroy that card, which is nice. And then it has an additional effect for Galaxy monsters. So if you make this with Horus, the Horus stuff, level 8 Horus cards, then this is quite a generic boss XYZ monster that will be able to mate in a lot of decks. The Fire King deck that will become Fire King Snake Eye first, and then later on will evolve into like a pure Fire King variant with other stuff, will also at one point be making this here. So if this would be in there, this would be very nice. I already have one of these. I have drawn them from a pack and then kept them, kept the cards, so that's nice for me. But for everyone else, it's really nice that we can grab one of these, and we might also, this is not really, this won't be in there, I guess, but this is not part of the Galaxy Eyes archetype here. Though it's called Galaxy, but I don't think that this belongs there. Or does it belong there? Wait, we have to read the effect, but it doesn't say anything about Galaxy Eye stuff. I don't think this belongs there, honestly, even though it's in the same pack as some other stuff in here, Nebula Cyclone. Nebula Cyclone, yeah, I don't know, but Hope Harbinger, obviously also a very nice generic level 8 boss monster, once again, that you could make with Horus cards here. Once per turn when a spell or card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate that effect, and if you do attach that card to this card as material, then this also has a battle protection effect. So these two cards would be very nice to have them as generic staples available from buying the structure deck once. That would be very great, and as I already said, this one would also be nice because you need him 2 times. This one we will get in the deck, we already know that, and this one we can already get from a structure deck. So this leaves us basically with these 3 here, which one of them is the Arc Rebellion Dragon, isn't it? Oh no, these are all... Okay, I was under the impression this is Arc Rebellion, but these are all Galaxy Eyes dragons. Okay, so normally you get, or we get 2 or 3 ultra rares in one structure deck. Depending, can also be 4, I think. So we might be able to get the staples if we are lucky, then this one, and then maybe also this one, and this would then leave us, let's say this happens like this would then leave us with these 3 having to craft 1 of them each to be able to play the entire deck, which would be quite nice because, as you can see right here, every other card here is either a super rare or what is this even called? What is N even called? Normal? What is this even? A rare. This is the normal. The N is normal in other card games, so this might be the case. And normal, I don't know, but these could be the cards that we are getting, the super rare also from the already existing structure deck here. Let me know in the comments what you think of this leak of this structure deck here, the Galaxy Eye stuff. Is this something that you wanted to build at some point? Are you excited for this? Do you want to make this? Or do you have the deck already? Which obviously is also nice because then you can decraft stuff. You can see, because this is an XYZ deck, we are playing the Zeus obviously, but I don't think that we will get Zeus in the structure deck. This would be quite cool. Obviously another staple that would then be available, but as you can see right here, basically the same cards in here. So yeah, with an addition of a good structure deck that has nice cards in it, this could get quite cheap. And what I just wanted to do here is take a quick look at the already existing deck for it. I think it's called... It's not even called Galaxy Eyes, it's called Cypher or something. And also take a look at how many ultra rares there are in one deck. But I think it ranges from 2 to 4. It depends a bit, right? So we will definitely have a lot of new stuff in the May pack and a lot of interesting stuff. The May pack seems to be quite interesting, if you ask me. It's Rage of Cypher. Is this even like, it's Galaxy Eyes Cypher. Okay, so we already, this is the funny thing, right? We already have a Galaxy Eyes structure deck with like not related to Galaxy Eyes cards. I saw a few comments with people that were like, okay, we already have one structure deck, but they really gave us only the bad cards, which is actually true. They are giving us an extra deck ultra rare and a main deck ultra rare that we don't need. Instead, they could have given us another extra deck ultra rare. But you can see right here, unfortunately, this one seems to not be played in the deck, so you only have one of them that you need from the structure deck, so a very bad one, and remains to be said. But this has 3 ultra rares in it. Let's check out some other ones. This is also one of the older ones. This also has 3. Oh, it's 4. That is 4, yeah. So this would be a better one. I think most of them have 4, right? Or am I? This has 2 copies of this one. Okay, this has even 5 then. Well, that's not bad. And let's look at a bit of a newer one. So Blackwing is it's relatively new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 5. Wow, okay. I wasn't aware that we would also get 5. And then the Ninja one, which this is one I shouldn't have never bought this. I really dislike this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 seems to be the number. So if that is true, guys, if that is true, we might be able to get basically everything from the Galaxy Eyes photo stuff, and then we might be able with only 1 or 2 crafts to get this deck ready. This is quite nice. I mean, if you want to put in an Omega and the Omega is important, then that's no problem. Just craft this one. This is a staple. This is already a staple, and a Zeus you should have. And if you don't have the Zeus, then just go craft it. And I mean, if they give us all of these cards here and then not the more specific ones like the Hope Harbinger, then that would be also fine, because then we could just go make a Hope Harbinger and have crafted a staple card basically that we will also be able to use in the upcoming format with the Horus cards. I am not sure if you can also combine the Horus engine with the Galaxy Eyes stuff. You can let me know in the comments if you have better knowledge on whether these engines go together. I could imagine this can work, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Are you hyped for this? What do you think of the May pack so far? Check out all the leaks if you have not. I have posted leaks for the May pack over the last weeks. As you can already, or as I already said, the video concerning the latest leaks from today you can find in the upper right corner. Thanks for being here. Please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.